Sure, I haven't taken these today. Well, good evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever it may be for all of you guys. So I did post a video today. Some kind of fun news anyway. I mean, actually, quite a bit of fun news. I'm just loading up my pills right now. Take a lot of pills. You know, the older you get, The older you get, the more pills. You become like the $6 million man artificially sustained through modern medicine. Crazy, huh? All right. Well, hopefully you saw the video today. So there'll be more prizes coming your way. Completely at my discretion. Although it's always at my discretion when you think about it. And my budget. So, but they'll be coming your way pretty soon. See? That's what I take. I know, it's crazy. And I really asked the doctors to cut him down. But remove one of these, and I can tell you exactly how it messes me up. So, a little more. It's only a dozen. Piece of cake, huh? All right. So, yeah, prizes coming your way. Brand new truck. What did I do with my... Oh, I left it upstairs. Oh, but I think I took... Let's see. I think it's in here. Gallery? No. Turn back up on. Do not back up. Turn it on. Why not? Whatever. I don't know. Confirm. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Next. Skip. Skip done. Okay. So, just so y'all know, that is my new truck. It'll be delivered this week. So, it's a GMC 1500 2005. Manual transmission. Very cool. It's been 30 years since I had a manual transmission car. But let me tell you, my very first car was four on the floor on a 440 in a 69 Dodge Charger RT. Booyah. That was beautiful. Beautiful. God, it was a great car. So I bought another one later in life. My super duper battery. This whole handle, 6,000 milliamps, works. So I should be able to record all day long. Plus, I have the two other batteries charging right up there. So tomorrow I'll be out on the lake, Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week, and I have people expecting me to be out there to help them find bass and catch fish, stuff like that, which is going to be a lot of fun. I just cleaned this area and it's just all messed up. There's my wife's cup, my daughter's cup, my other cup, and a couple more. It's like a lot of dishes. You look over here, be a lot of dishes over here. You think I got a drinking problem, but no, it's all water and tea. Oh, yeah, you saw my new phone. Voila. This allows me, I've been unable to figure out a streaming app, and I've tried 5 of them right now, to live stream onto my YouTube. But I can live stream onto my Facebook. So if you want to see my Facebook or sign up for my Facebook, befriend me, right there. That's my Facebook. And, Facebook Live, I could do that. And I've done that. I mean, I did that last week, Friday, I think it was, for a few times. And you could be out on the lake with me. tomorrow. So if you want, just go to my Facebook page and friend me up, and I will be happy to befriend you, and you'll be able to see my live streams until I can figure out. YouTube, at least in the States, only allows you to do remote live streaming on YouTube after you get 1,000 subscribers. Well, we're not there yet. That really is the goal, so I can give you that added feature at 1,000 subscribers. So, but right now, just add me to your Facebook friends, and you'll be able to see me on Facebook live stream, and that'll be fun. That'll be fun. What else? Oh, gotta feed Bob my goldfish, and got the. I think I pretty much showed you. I think I showed you my new gloves, which I use these gloves. These are like $20, but they got the tips cut off. They got leather right here, which will help for paddling, gripping, stuff like that. And I've got a jersey coming that looks like this, so I'm going to look like a big rock. Just call me the Rock. Yeah, I'll be the Rock out on the lake. Hopefully, I don't sink like a rock. So that'll be fun, and I'm always searching for new things out on Amazon, and seeing what we can get you guys at really nice discounts. I've lost 2 anchors this week. One I had to cut loose, and one my son didn't tie a good enough knot, and I lost his anchor because I noticed I was like, I just had a rope. It just became untied, I guess. I don't know. But don't know exactly what time I'll hit the lake tomorrow morning. Maybe early, because that seems to be a really good time to hit the lake. Is first thing in the morning. I mean, before sunup, and that gives me the ability to catch some big ones. Because last week, Friday, I caught that smallmouth before sunup. And you don't get to see a whole lot. So, nothing new by Madbite online right now. There is a new spinning reel by Kastking. They just added, and it is their Royale Legend 2. It's red and black. So I'm thinking about, I could add that to the list of prize options for 500. So that'd be kind of fun to do, add that one. So you have 2 choices of fishing reels. So, but we really want you guys to share the 500 and get some. Let's get more subscribers. Right now, what are we at? 392 subscribers right now. And on our way to 500, I'm going to spuriously just start picking people. They won't disqualify them from the 500 giveaway, but we'll send them some stuff anyway as we get closer to 500. So that'll be a lot of fun. And again, that has a lot to do with my budget. Remember, I just bought a truck. I would love to be able to be very generous to you guys. If I could give you all something, I would. Hey, Jiggin. Hey, Jack. How are you, buddy? Don't forget to do my Facebook. I threw my Facebook up there, and I do live streaming on Facebook. I'll be doing some live streaming tomorrow, and so if you want, and if you don't have Facebook, I don't blame you. The only reason I have Facebook is for my art and for my fishing. It really is it. Um, so my family doesn't do Facebook, you know, so it's not there to keep up with family. It's really just to connect with the art community and fishing. And so I've been good. My lungs are getting worse, which happens. Um, the so I actually put my oxygen on a lot, and the I put my oxygen on my boat, on my kayak, so you actually see me with my oxygen. You can hear it in the background in this last one. It's got like a piston, like yeah. So you can hear it in the background. I put a bass track on it, so you didn't really try to drown it out. But I'm I got. This is my nebulizer, so I put medicine in this, and then it nebulizes it. It's my medicine I put in here. That helps me breathe, and then I've got oxygen for nighttime and stuff, so I don't stop breathing. So it's getting worse, but it always gets worse, and then I go through my treatments for a month, then I'm good for a month or two, and then it goes back down, and so I'm usually in the hospital, every quarter, every some quarter or so I go back in the hospital for pulmonary failure, and then we're able to get me back up and working again and stuff like that. So, c'est la vie, as the French would put it. So, it is kind of pitiful this time of year, or this time of my health, where you see me out on my kayak with oxygen. I'm thinking, God, what's that guy doing out on a kayak with oxygen? But that's all right. It makes people talk to me. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Catching fish. The fish is great, Jack. The Friday, I caught my personal best smallmouth, 17.5-inch, 2.5 pounds. Caught it in the dark. It was 5:30 in the night. I put it on the YouTube channel, and you can see it. You can hear me say, "Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty." And you'll see me hold it up to the light. You'll see the pole bend, because that was the Shimano pole with the Kastking BFS reel, and that Shimano pole is fantastic. I mean, it casts beautifully. The BFS reel is fantastic. It is. Let me see. See if I can put a link to it here. Yeah, this reel is just that reel is fantastic. I mean, I could just flip it out there, with a 1/16 of an ounce, and it just sails. And I just, for Ned rigs and for really ultralight stuff. And when I caught that 2.5 pound on that, it felt like 5 pounds. I mean, it was just bending that reel all the way over, and I got it to my boat. Went to net it. It dove and started running again. I had to get it back, and it was very exciting, and I would give one of those away if I could afford to, but that's well, how much is that? That's a $75 reel, so I can't afford to do that. I don't know if you guys would even want a BFS reel, but the BFS is, ultralight is the most fun way to fish. It's the most fun way to fish. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's terrible. That's terrible. You know, in this cramped space I have here, surprised I don't break stuff. I lose stuff. This carpet, this rug down here is like purgatory. If it falls on there, it's lost forever, man. It's just like, it's gone. Yeah, it's just gone. I don't know where it is. It's like magic. So, but tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be, because, it's nice to go back out on the lake after the weekend. Always, and if you ever buy a new car off a lot, always go the last day of the month. Just go the last day of the month because they just want to close out their books for the month, hit their quotas, pad their sales a little bit. It is the one day to go shopping on a car lot. Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, I'm giving away a rod at 500. So you might, if you're in the drawing, which you should be in the drawing, if you win, you get to choose any pair of G2 you want. And pair of G2 is probably, it's probably one of the most popular.
Invited to and
one of the most popular rods on pair of G rod. There it is. And it's got 2,864 people that have reviewed it. And you could choose, the winner can choose any one of these rods they want. There it is. And this is an one of probably the most popular kastking rod and one of the most popular rods on Amazon. And they have, 17 to choose from or something like that. They have a lot of different rods here to choose from, including twin tips. Basically, they're two-piece rods with two tips. So you can change it out from medium to heavy or from medium to light or something like that. It's really cool. And there's a ton of them here. There is a ton of them, spinning and casting rods. They don't have a casting rod that's ultralight though. That's why I went with a Shimano, the Sensolite, because they do not market an ultralight for the United States yet rod, which is crazy. The 79 Dodge W200. What's a W200? What is a W200? I'm a Mopar guy, but it's a truck. It's a truck. That's why. I'm new to trucks. That's a new, yeah. Wow, that's a good looking truck. That's a good looking truck. Yeah, around here, I really wanted 4-wheel drive. But the W200s, they got them 4-wheel drive, 4x4. So, yeah, the W200's a 4x4. Nice. It's a good looking truck. Gotta love Mopar, man. So this new truck that I got is a 4.7 liter engine. Automatic. Hey, Eagle. How you doing, bud? So this new truck, I showed a picture of it. There it is. There's my new truck. It'll be delivered this week. So I bought it the same day it came in on a trade. So I really didn't even have time to clean it. It was so filthy. But it ran great. And they have to go through it. They got to replace the windshield because it was cracked. I even took it off-road. So in order to test the 4-wheel drive, there's this big giant empty lot next to the dealership. And so I came into the dealership and went over into the dirt and just shifted it down into the four-wheel drive low, the high and things like that, and just pushed it through its four-wheel options, and sort of went four-wheeling right next to the dealership. Gotta check it, right? You just gotta check it. So that was kind of fun. And my wife, I was surprised my wife wanted to go car shopping, to be honest. I mean, and it was the last day of the month. I knew if we found anything, we would have bought it, because dealerships, they just want to get rid of stuff at the last day of the month. And they didn't even have a chance to put this one out on the lot. So no, I never figured out exactly what happened to the van. I just know that the engine seized. So I sold it to an auction house for $1,100. I don't know why it happened. I have no idea why it happened. So it just did. So I actually got more for my truck than I paid for it. So, although this truck I paid $10,000 for. So, but still, that's a pretty good deal for this truck. So at least I think so. We'll see what happens when they go through the engine and stuff. And if they find something catastrophic or something, then, I won't pick it up. So it's a 2005. It's a 2005 Dodge Ram 4x4. It's a, crew cab. It's got the 4 doors, and it's a 5-speed manual. And nice looking truck, 140,000 miles. It's got 140 on it. So it's a fairly low mileage for such a older, for a 16-year-old truck. And I mean, besides the front bumper, it looked like he hit something with it, just a little bit, tapped something. But other than that, the car's never been in an accident. And the truck, and it's all straight. The body's real straight. So except for the front bumper is a little tweaked, but no big deal. I mean, you'd have to look at it to see it. So I love manual transmissions. I mean, yeah. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, just a little tap. Well, that's one of the reasons. I mean, if you look, this is a 4-door. This seats 6 people. That's a 4-door. So, I mean, you get a truck. You get a truck like that. I mean, it's like having a sedan, but with a big, with the bed in the back. I did test drive a Chevy Silverado. The Silverado looked awesome. Good looking truck. But when I test drove it, it had a radio for the blind. The display didn't work. The side mirrors didn't adjust. The air conditioning didn't work. And we took it from the Ford dealership next door, and it redlined really hard before it shifted a gear. So I was like, good looking truck, but it ran like crap. So I wasn't doing that. I have 6. Well, you can always throw one in the back. Jack, there's a bed back there. Just throw them all in the back. So, but anyway, that's my new truck. Should pick it up Thursday, I would guess. I guess Thursday. After they did go through it, detail it, service it, stuff like that. Make sure everything's fine. So, yeah, leave the bad one at home. Yeah. Oh, Willow Lake. Yeah, Willow's a nice lake. I like Willow Lake. I just keep going to Lake of the Woods. I have appointments this week with people out at the lake. It's so funny that even the neighbors, the people who live on the lake, know me. And they tell other people, find the guy with the kayak with the outriggers. He catches fish all the time. He'll help you find fish. And one of those families found me Friday that were told by the neighbor that lived on the lake to look for me, and they found me. And so he's one of the people. I think I'm going to be with his family Friday. So we'll get his kids just Friday morning, and we'll get his kids to catch some topwater bass or some perch or something like that. We'll get something on their hooks. Super easy. They'll be doing some bank fishing. So we'll go over to the Aspen area and we'll just work that area for bank fishing because that's a great area for bank. You know what? I've been wanting to do some ponds. You're welcome, Charlie. You're welcome. There's some ponds by the golf course here that I can fish, and there's some I can't fish. And I talked to one of the neighbors there, and so I thought, I might just go over there, just for a morning, cast a few times out in their ponds there. And I hear they've got some pretty big bass, so I wouldn't mind, testing out the golf course here and seeing what kind of if I can catch a big bass or not. So we'll give that a shot in the next week or two. Our stupid, I shouldn't say stupid because I love them, but our bass club changed locations. We were supposed to have our tournament at Lake of the Woods this month, but it looks like September or October we'll have it, and they're going to go to a different lake this month. Maybe Iron Gate. But I was really looking forward to this month's tournament on Lake of the Woods since I know it so well. I knew I could compete. I knew I could I might even be able to win it. But I guess I'm going to have to wait till September or October. Just have to. Wow. That's amazing, Jack. I mean, that's the nice thing about pond hopping. Pond hopping is fun, and we don't have a lot of ponds. We have a lot of little lakes, and I just haven't. Now that I've got a truck again, I might be going to maybe one outlying lake a week, and some of the fishing people have been telling me about some pretty cool lakes, and I'm going to have to give them a shot and see what's going on with some of these lakes. I wouldn't mind even doing. I wouldn't mind even doing some bluegill fishing. It's panfish, but I haven't got a bluegill since I moved up here. So it's a panfish. It's like a crappie. Well, I wouldn't. That's 4 hours away. I can't go 4 hours. I can't go 4 hours. There are some small lakes around here that are pond size that I would like to start hitting. And, I'm trying to stay close to home, relatively speaking, just because of gas. I mean, gas has gotten expensive. And if you go 3 times a week, I'm forking out hundreds of dollars a month just in gas. So, it's all a matter of budget, what you can afford. And I can't afford a lot. So stay close to home. I mean, I got a lake in my backyard, 2 lakes in my backyard. So I got Yawana, I got Upper Klamath, and I've got Link River. I mean, walking distance, Link River and Yawana. I've walked down there and fished, just bank fished and just done that. So, yeah, 2 hours from you. Yeah, because you live in Grants Pass. It's ridiculous now. I mean, gas has gotten expensive, and so I just have to stay within budget. I mean, if I want to fish as often as I want, that means I have to stay close to home. If I don't want to fish as often as I want, then I can go farther away. That means so it's sort of a give and take. But I'm going to. That's why Lake of the Woods is a great little lake. It really is. I should go to Rocky Point and try to catch some of those large trout. Man, those would be a great thing to catch on an ultralight. A 10-pound trout on an ultralight. Wow, that would be amazing. So, it's $5.50 a gallon at the pump at Lake of the Woods. My goodness. Well, they only offer one gas there, and it's not a gas station, but it's a convenience station for the boats, and then they have one for the cars. So, I would only get like 2 gallons and then just drive home and get it cheaper. Yeah. Rocky Point's in Upper Klamath. Yep. And that's a good spot, just south of Rocky Point Resort by Comfort Point. There's about 18 feet depth of water, and that's where the trout like to congregate by the hundreds. It's just a matter of getting one to take your bait is really it. These are not farm-made trout, bred found. These are wild trout, and they're not susceptible to power bait. So you have to really go for Rapalas or something like that, flies or something like that in order to get them. So, see you, Jack. Thanks for dropping in. Buddy. Don't forget to do the drawing. Maybe we can get you a rod. So, replace the one you broke. But it's that was I haven't been to Rocky Point in months. I've been fishing Lake of the Woods constantly, and Rocky Point's actually closer, so by 15 minutes. So it's not too bad. So, I'm trying to think about what to give you guys on the way to 500. A lure or two, or I don't know, just something. I think just make the journey, fun for everybody. I really need to get to 1,000 so I could do live broadcasts on the lake on YouTube, because I've yet to find an app that can do that. Because I downloaded, I really thought the OBS app would do it, but the OBS app, I put in the codes and it didn't do it. So I don't know why. And I've tried Mobizen Live, YouTube, of course, won't do it. Streamlabs won't. There was another one that I tried, I deleted, but I'm trying all these different streaming apps to try to get something that go directly to YouTube, and I just can't seem to find one yet. So, because I don't have 1,000 people, not yet. So I don't know. We're working on it. What else? Anything new besides my truck? That's pretty new, but I don't have it yet. I told you guys. I talked to you guys since Monday. Told you about the boat I went on there. I was invited to get on a boat, and we caught a lot of fish on that boat. And I had lunch with the mayor on Monday. Just her family is just fishermen, and we had a great time talking. One of them's her husband owns a construction company, so I might call him and see if they do remodeling. Because I have to, since I bought this house, I want to put a bathroom upstairs. And it's got a bathroom, but I want a walk-in shower upstairs. So I need somebody that can remodel that to create a walk-in shower. So we'll see. We'll give them a call. If not, give them a call and we'll go fishing. Because they love fishing. I don't know. Tired, actually. My CPAP machine, or what we call BiPAP machine, my mask seal broke, so I had to order another mask, and it came in yesterday. So I had it last night, and I got a little bit of sleep last night, but for 2 nights prior, I didn't sleep hardly at all, because if I go to sleep, I stop breathing. So you don't want to go to sleep. You wake up suffocating. I do anyway. And so without this machine on me, forcing air in me, I will wake up panic stricken because I can't breathe. I stop breathing, and then you're gasping for air, and you sort of sit up on the edge of your bed, and you calm yourself down. I calm myself down and try to take a deep breath, but then I have a nebulizer up in my room, and so I immediately put in the medicine so I can start breathing again. And it's just it's like a roller coaster when my lungs get bad. It's just like a roller coaster. Like I was telling, there's one gentleman, he had his oxygen at the resort on Friday, and I told him, I have mine too, and there's nothing worse. I'd rather have 2 broken legs, which I've had, than be having a hard time breathing. Breathing is it's not a luxury, but breathing well for me is a luxury. So it really feels good after the treatments. So we'll see. We'll have this on the boat. I charged my backup battery, so these are good for 4 hours. Fortunately, I don't need them all on the machine on all the time. Just when I exert myself a lot, then I have to put my oxygen on. So, and walking up and down the stairs is considered exerting myself a lot. Believe it or not, it's ridiculous. Hey, James, how you doing? Howdy. So that's what I say. I'm from California. I'm a beach boy from California. Don't ask me how I started saying howdy, but I started saying howdy as a teenager. And it's just the way I greet people. I say howdy to everybody. It's a how do you do, all in, how are you, all wrapped into one word. And I've always said howdy. So, it's just, don't ask me how a beach boy from California started sounding like a Southern hick, but I even have somewhat of a drawl. And it's I don't understand how that happened either, because, I'm Sicilian. Mama's Southern drawl had colorful metaphors in it. And my best friend growing up, he's Gujarati. So, East Indians, they got their own cuss words. But it doesn't mix well with English. So, but check out the new videos. This month, I expect, I need to remember to say, GoPro start recording, when when I use this thing. And I keep forgetting it's a sentence, because if I leave it on, which was the reason I got this big giant battery, is so I could leave it on, and I've got a couple more batteries. So I don't have to say GoPro on or GoPro turn on. Then I have to wait for it, and I'm reeling stuff in, and then I have to say GoPro start recording. I'm still reeling stuff in, maybe. So I would like to just leave it on and just say GoPro start recording, and have this thing just be the main battery. So this battery should last 7 hours or so. I'm out on the lake 13 hours typically to 16 hours. So it really won't do the entire day, but with 2 extra batteries and this, I should be able to get a lot more footage of me catching fish and reeling them in. I really want my on the lake videos to be better. The one from Friday, I just happened to catch that fish in the dark, but 15 minutes later, if it was the sun came up, you would have seen the whole thing instead of hearing me is just seeing the silhouette of my pole bend. So that was just a matter of time, time of day, and it'll. But yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning seems a great time to go fishing out there. And I used a glow in the dark hot pink worm, and as soon as that thing hit, boy, I mean, the trout or the bass grabbed it on the drop, so it was really good. So we'll probably do that again tomorrow morning. Get out there about 5 o'clock, get on the water about 5 o'clock. So leave here about 4 so I can get on the water at 5. And just have a good time out there tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun tomorrow. And I'll be heading up to the Aspen area. In fact, I'll probably do that first off in the morning. Work the smallmouth trout between the marina. I'll launch at the marina and work my way up to Aspen, fishing the smallmouth in the dark. And by the time I get up to Aspen, it might be daybreak, and do some largemouth up there and work the point in the cove a little bit. So and then I might go paddle across the lake to the Boy Scout camp. I usually catch some decent ones over there, and then come back. And that family said they might be there in the afternoon. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It'd be nice to have a barbecue or something like that out there. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Just to barbecue some, I've got a little stove, a little camp stove. Throw some hot dogs and buns or something and just do that. At the picnic, picnic it right there at the Aspen Cove. It's always nice to share that with somebody, When you're by yourself, it doesn't feel like much of a picnic. It just doesn't. So it'd be nice to share it with somebody. Yeah, I could take my little camp stove. It was just a little camp stove that I put on, some butane, and voila, got my little thing. Right, I saw that. That's because people started throwing their charcoal away in the woods. That's what they started doing, and that's why they banned it at Lake of the Woods. It just takes a few idiots to ruin it for everybody else. So my little camp stove will work just fine, and I could do that. No, people don't have any clue. They ruined it. I'm thinking about applying for a job there too. We'll see. I have some benefits, this and that might be at risk of losing, but we just sent in something, so I should know in a few weeks if I can have a job. But it'd be fun to fish in the morning, work in the afternoon, and go home. What a great job. Fish in the morning, work in the afternoon, go home. I know everybody at Lake of the Woods, so I was like, that'd be a lot of fun. Thanks, Charlie. It would be. I think I'd be perfect too. I'd also be, like the resort guide, for bass fishing. In fact, I know how to catch everything on that lake except for kokanee. I don't kokanee fish. So that's a trolling fish, but shouldn't be too hard. I know where they are. I just never done it, and I don't have a boat really for trolling. But I think the resort should offer guide services. They really should. That lake is so easy to catch fish in. If you offered a guide service for people that rented boats, for $100 or whatever, $200, I'd just get the tips from it, which would be awesome. And I could be a guide. They really should offer it. I mean, if they did that, I could work and fish same time. It's like awesome. Teach them how to bass fish, how to. I mean, kids catch. I mean, throw a worm on a hook and they'll pull up a perch in no time, or a crappie. But bass fishing is a challenge, and nice thing about bass fishing is that the store can sell lures. So not only do you make money on the gig, of a guide, but you also make money in selling, the tackle for it. So I think it's an opportunity. Maybe, in a few weeks, let's see what, after we analyze benefits and stuff like that, if I could have a job without losing too much money. If I can do that, I think I could talk them into it. I mean, why not? I mean, be easy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, yellow perches. I mean, they just jump on a worm and just, that and worm on a jig, boom, 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 boom. Kids love it. They just like catching anything. Yeah, I think Lake of the Woods should offer a guide service. They don't do that now. They don't do that now at all. So they should offer it. Why not? Although if they do that, then there's a conflict of interest. If I'm the guide, I can't take other people out for free. So then there's a conflict of interest. Oh my goodness. I told you the one thing about this, I had to buy another door for this that has a hole in it right here to add the cable to go from here to here. But this should work really well. I tied it to my selfie stick, and I stick this in my PVC tubes, tied down with a bungee, and this is over my head. Sort of a makeshift thing, but it seemed to work okay last Friday. So we'll see if it works again tomorrow. It's all learning. So I just want to get better videos. I was thinking all sorts of little things like lube and oil, for your reels. Maybe throw a lube kit, for a freebie between here and 500 subscribers, and that would be good, right? It's not a whole lot of money, but you'd use it. You would use it. Lure wraps. I love lure wraps. It's expensive though. $15.99 for 4 of them. I need a bunch of those. But and I'm looking at all these different things. I would like to buy people. I can't send people knives. That'd be cool. But what if a youth, somebody under 18 wins? I can't send them a knife. Send them a scale. Sunglasses. Tackle boxes. Rod racks. All these things. Some pretty nice rod racks. They have one rod rack that's new that has a line spooler on it, which is really nice. It's all part of it. A landing net. I love my landing net. Pliers and scissors and stuff like that. Pliers are a necessary thing for fishing. Scissors, these are all, really simple stuff. I could go ahead and sort of toss these in on the way up to 500. That'd be a lot of fun. So we'll do something like that, But woo-hoo. Oh my goodness. I gotta do a breathing treatment because it's like I said, there's nothing worse than not being able to breathe. Nothing worse. And now that I've got a truck, I could put some kastking logos. They have a decal. Put a white one on the back window. That would be, that would be good, Just put a white one on the back window. Yeah, I hate this breathing stuff. It's just no fun. It's just no fun, man. Like you can hear everything. No fun at all. I tell you, I've been working out so much, paddling. I do recommend Biofreeze. This is the best ointment for soothing your muscles. Biofreeze is something I ended up first using Biofreeze in rehab once. This is a long, decades ago. Blew out my knee. And the rehab place had Biofreeze. And I fell in love with it. Just a little bit of this stuff immediately gives you relief. And now you can buy this over at, it was really hard to find back then. I only could mail order it back then. Now they have this over at Walmart. And Biofreeze, this is the best muscle soothing ointment you could buy. So just so y'all know, Biofreeze. Biological freeze. Cool the pain. Presented to you by probably Johnson & Johnson. I don't know. I don't know who makes it. Who makes it? I didn't care. It just feels great. Manufactured in the USA. Yeah, that's good. Is Biofreeze their own company? They could be, but a lot of masseuse and therapy people actually use this. Send that clip to Biofreeze, see if they yeah, really. This is really good, though. I mean, I can't tell you. If you've never tried this, try it. I mean, the older we get, the more our muscles ache. And, right in here, and my right, because I'm paddling all day long. So my entire shoulder, my pecs, my triceps, biceps, all this sort of goes through the ringer after 13 to 16 hours of paddling. And it's just a little pea size. I mean, this thing, just this much. That's how much you put on it. And that little bit does a world of good. I mean, it smells like mint too. It really is fantastic stuff. I mean, you have no idea. If you've never tried it, you need to try it. Whenever I see people in the store shopping for ointment, like Ben Gay or something, which, is the old school muscle relaxing stuff. But this stuff is just fantastic. I mean, immediately you feel it, and it's just, it's just so good. And the more I paddle, you get sore. I wish I could reach my solar plexus back here, but I can't. But that's works really good. So I would tell you, Biofreeze. Clinically recommended. It's number one. And it really is. They have these big ones that has pumps. When I went to masseuse or something, they actually use it, the masseuses do. Because this stuff just really relaxes your muscles. That's good stuff. So there you go. You didn't know I used that. That's new. Today only. Bye-bye. Buy it at Walmart. I was shocked to see it at Walmart, to tell you the truth. But it was on sale, so I bought more. Because you can never use too much. A little goes a long way, too. It is, I mean, like I said, just that little bit, it's all you need. It's all you need. I love the fact that, I bought this battery hand grip, right? No instructions on it. None. Thing's got no instructions. Gives you the features, the specs, when it comes. No instructions. None whatsoever. All right. Well, Charlie, I'm going to let you go. Eagle, I'll let you go. I need to do a breathing treatment, and when I do this, you can't hear me talk very well. Which, by the way, also that this anti-fog stuff that I told you really works. When I put that on my glasses, this is steaming. It really does work. And anti-fog stuff really works. So, yeah. Good night, guys. I will see you if you do my Facebook. Then you'll see me out on the lake tomorrow. I'll do a live stream tomorrow out on the lake. So hopefully you'll see me catch something. In the morning, you probably will. And the bite dies in the afternoon, and then picks up again in the evening. So usually when I'm sitting on the porch at the store, just sort of kicking back. So take care, everybody. We'll see you out on the water.